Hello, beautiful artists. I hope you're all having a beautiful day. And today I'm stuck on these little funnel pours. I love the way that they create unusual patterns that you can't get from just a cup, a dirty cup. So in this one, I poured all the paints in the center just like you would for a dirty pour. And then I slowly released the paint. I wish I could tell you all the colors that were in here, but I actually don't remember. I was just in a zone that day and just kind of grabbing bottles. I can tell you a few colors that are in there, especially that nickel azo gold. That's the orange color that you see, and that's by Golden Fluid Acrylics. And then I see Golden Fluid Green Gold, which is also a really gorgeous green color. And then I'm using my Deco Art Satin Enamel White. Man, I hope they never stop making that paint because I use it in probably 99% of my work. So there's that nickel azo gold. See how it's like a rust colored orange almost, but it's really pretty. And then I know I used turquoise. This is for sure a phthalo blue, a red shade. You can just tell by looking. And then I know the other color for sure that I used in there was the deep turquoise from Winsor and Newton. And then there's my gold. Just put some lines of gold all over there and then swoosh straight through the pattern. Those little surprises that come out when you do the unexpected movements. I love that because, you know, sometimes we get stuck on something having just a very particular pattern. Oh, it's a ring pour, and you know the rings all have to be perfect concentric circles, and they have to, you know, go all the way to the edge without being distorted, and you know, all that stuff. But if you watch my work by now, you already know that that is not how I roll. And look at all the crazy and beautiful patterns that are coming up just from running my finger through there. So don't be afraid to try something outside of the box just to see what'll happen. Now, I usually edit this part out, but this is me just thinking. Like, I edit a lot of me just thinking out, but I sit with my paint for a while after I do something and I really look at it. I really study the shapes and the lines and the textures, and I look at the composition of everything and I try to decide, you know, what the paint is telling me, because it's telling you a story. It's not just us trying to control the outcome. One thing I've learned about this type of art is the more you let go, the more you release yourself from the outcome of something, the better it is. So a lot of times when I'm painting, I completely let go of what I thought it was supposed to be. In fact, a lot of times I don't even go in with expectations anymore about what a painting is supposed to be. I control the colors, of course, and the textures of the paint, and if I have a technique in mind that I want to try, of course. But every single time I paint, I look at the canvas and I look at the paint, and it tells a story. And you gotta find that story in your paintings, because that is the story that makes your work you. And we all have our filter that we filter the world by, and that's comes out energetically in the things that we do. And this is how my filter is coming out in the world through my art. And every time that we do a painting, we have to find the expression of ourselves through the medium. And so you just have to go in without fear. Because otherwise, why should we do it? This is part of the process, is getting that internal self out into the world. It's a birthing process, I feel. And that's what this is. We are giving birth to something every time we create a new piece of art and we bring it into the world. It is truly our gift to the universe and to ourselves. Now this black that I add right here, this adds the depth. You can see there's some gorgeous colors going on and some interesting composition and shape, but if that was going to stand alone as a flower, there was no way it could do that without some definitions. So the black will add the undertone for that flower and just give it some depth. That's what our darker paints do. They just add depth to our paintings. And you have to kind of be aware that when you use black is somewhat of a dead color. It doesn't really add anything. I actually love using like a dark Payne's gray with a little bit of black in it, or maybe a deep blue. Actually, that dioxazine purple from Golden Fluid, that dries almost black, but it has a depth to it because it's not black. So that one works in paintings as well when you're looking to add some depth. Anyway, I really like this painting because right above the top of the flower, it looks like an oil painting. The texture on that, well, actually, texture, but the colors right above that flower and to the right a little bit. My gosh, so gorgeous up close. And this painting dried so pretty. I won't be surprised if someone buys this painting after I show it. Sometimes you just have those paintings that are going to sell right away, and I'm pretty sure this is one of them. This is an 11 by 14 canvas too, so it's not huge, but it's a very impactful painting, so It's one of those paintings that it will get noticed, especially in a spot where the sun can hit it and some of that gold can shimmer through. I just want to take a second and say thanks so much for all of you watching, and it's been amazing. You know, I'm just hit 6,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and I can honestly tell you I never in a million years thought that I would get to share my art with this many people. So what a crazy thing. What a crazy time that we live in, that we can share such an intimate part of ourselves with so many others. Because I think that art is intimate. It is a reflection of ourselves, our inner selves, and it's pretty special. It's pretty cool. So anyway, I add some high flow black in here. But then you're gonna see I didn't quite love it. And I end up changing this a little bit. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. And like I said in my last video, I would appreciate it if you would share my channel. Do you know someone who likes to paint? Do you know someone who just likes to be entertained? Because that's what this is as well. Please share my channel with anyone you could think who might enjoy it, and that way I can keep making these art videos for you, because I love making these art videos for you. And I hope you all have a beautiful day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so I can make more art videos for you.